Nice to get back to you guys. I was thinking about sharing a few things, and I was thinking about the three F's. Most of the time, our lives are centered around fear, frustration, and ends up in failure. And especially during these times, I think we need to guard our hearts and our minds from these three, from fear, frustration, and failure, because fear grips our heart. Frustration encourages us to get bitter and angry, and failure is actually the fruit of the fear and the frustration. Because of that, we fail. And so during these times, I think it's important that we ask ourselves, are we really fearful? Now, there's nothing wrong to be fearful. Sometimes we need to be fearful for the right reasons. But being fearful for the wrong reasons is going to get us into trouble. If there's a lion coming right now where I'm talking, I can't but be fearful. I have to be fearful. But when there's something that's not needing for me to be fearful and I get fearful, that's going to lead to me being frustrated, and then finally I'll feel like a failure. Even though I'm not going to be a failure, it'll seem like as if I'm a failure. And sometimes this happens to us. Even before we fail, we assume that we're going to fail. And the assumption actually helps us to fail rather than actually the failure causing us to fail. So take care of your heart. I think it's important during these times that we stay strong, we stay motivated, positive. I've been hearing a lot of sad news. I mean, many of my friends are no more. Many of my family, my friends' families are no more. And just recently, 2 days back, got a call from very dear friends of mine, and she lost her dad. And she was absolutely terrified and devastated. And I just told her this one thing. I said, look, I know it's difficult. Dad's gone, but God's given you your mom and your brother to take care of. There are a lot of places where the whole family's gone. At least you have two more people. So I said, you need to stay strong. You need to stay focused. You need to get a hold of your life. So I think the fear factor is something that's helping us, is not helping us to move on. So get a hold of your lives. Don't allow fear to get a grip of you. Talking about frustration, don't allow anybody to frustrate you. I've been watching a lot of Facebook posts and people's reactions, and I've been a victim of frustration on Facebook and all social media. And so I just messaged a friend. I said, hey, why are you allowing people to take away your peace and getting frustrated? You see, it's so easy for someone to say something to us, but the most difficult thing is to ignore that and move on in life. And so when we start taking in and processing negativity, frustration comes. So don't listen to what people are saying around you, and don't give heed to the fear that's trying to grip you. So when you think about the frustration part of it, I think what we need to understand is what are the good sides of what's happening in our life. Instead of looking at what are the bad sides, so look at the good sides. When you look at all the good things that are happening to you, there's likely very less chances that you and me will actually be frustrated. And so don't allow the frustration, because to me frustration is like a boulder. When you get frustrated, it's like a huge rock coming upon you and smashing you. That's how frustration feels. So don't allow that boulder in the form of frustration to come and smash you. Just protect your heart, protect your mind, and keep yourself moving forward. So the third F is failure. Now, you don't fail until you really allow yourself to fail. So if you don't allow failure to come, you can't fail. And one of the things about failure is, I've always believed this, one of the things about failure is when you don't even try an attempt. For example, exams. If you keep thinking, I'm going to fail my exams, I think it's more about you not preparing for the exams than you actually failing about the exams. So if you prepare and if you attempt, it's not going to fail you. Definitely not. When I was growing up and even now, they say if you don't know an answer to a question, just write the question and just write something that you know. But don't leave it blank. When you leave it blank, you don't get marks. So thinking about failure, attempt, Do things. Don't worry about whether you'll do them right or wrong, but do things. In a scenario like this, go and just help people. Don't worry how well you can help them. Don't worry whether you'll be successful in helping them. That's not the point. The point is, did you attempt to help them? When you attempt to help people, you will never fail in what you think you're going to be a failure. So all the best. Stay focused. Don't have fear. Don't get frustrated. And don't even think you're going to fail. You're not going to fail.